Ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit over 5 minutes and we'll be going straight on to full contact, flat track roller derby action. We will be having Avalanche City up against Mind Fox. Well, I'm going to hope that this lasts. I hope that everybody's ready to rumble for our third installment this evening here on Track 2. We will be having Mind Fox up against Avalanche City. Mind Fox and Avalanche are each WFTDA teams. They will be playing our 6th game this evening. Please don't be forgetting to stick around for our event Saturday and Sunday. For those of you who didn't know, it's going to be Coleshaw going up against the Meter Maid. Both these jammers trying to get on through. Coleshaw rolls through on the outside there. Break of Dawn, she's going to sit down for a forearm. I see 0 versus 4. When we go back to action here for the Avalanche, we've got number 52. Stabby, stabby, sharp, sharp. Going up against Stabitha. Stabitha was out first, as indicated by her jam ref. I've seen a star pass. Stabby, stabby, sharp, sharp. She's got the star on for Avalanche City. We've had a lead change. Avalanche City has taken a small lead with 4, Mind Fox 0. On our next one, we've got Miss Grizz going up against Mad Eye. Miss Grizz hits the pack. Mad Eye gets held up. Miss Grizz goes to the outside. She gets knocked down. She joins back in behind the pack of everybody. Devachka trying to put a shoulder on Miss Grizz. Avalanche City out there with advantage. Out here in Jam 3. Miss Grizz going up against a black wall of 3. Failure to reform for Mish. There we go, indicated by her jam ref. Miss Grizz grabbed 5 on that last pass. Mind Fox sitting with 0. Avalanche City sitting with 9. Miss Grizz, calm, cool, and collected. Mish is going to come out and join the fray along with Tidbit Naughty. Jenna Jamerson gets a shoulder. She's able to stand on her toe stops right here in turn 4. Miss Grizz smoothly rolling around, trying to come on through against Mad Eye Mitty. Miss Grizz out there grabs 4 points. We're going to say that was a quick hit it and quit it. There we go. We got the meter maid going up against Coleshaw. Mindvox sitting with 0. Avalanche City sitting with 23 with 25 minutes and 10 seconds left on the period clock. We're in jam number 4. Dodger Balls sending one of the Mindvox for a forearm. Trip. We believe Trip Vicious was a stop block. Coleshaw was able to grab 4 points on that last pass. Cracker Jacks is going to sit down for 30 seconds. Cracker Jacks grabbed a forearm penalty on that one. Mindfox is off the cellar. They're sitting with 4. Avalanche City 31. There we go. Meter maid getting some instructions from the sideline. Dodger Balls jumps forward. Bayonet and popped the shoulder looking on. Meter maid almost picks up a shoulder from and I'm going to switch mics. Popped the shoulder, almost gets run over by Jenna Jamerson out on the outside. Sort of meter maid. Stabby, stabby, sharp, sharp. Going up against Stabitha. Stabitha all locked and loaded, ready to rock and roll. Both these girls trying to put their bunts to work. Stabitha getting a hard time right at the edge, as is Stabby. Stabby puts on the gas and passes on through on the outside. Both Stabby, Sharp, Sharp, and Stabitha each trying to put the moves on each other out here. Both the teams' blockers run ahead, put a little bit of a stop show on everything. Jenna Jamerson puts Stabitha out, drags her back. Stabitha, right at the whistle, runs on through on the inside. She grabs 4. Stabitha grabbed 4 right there at the whistle. She puts a few more on the board for the Mindfox. Avalanche City sitting with 44. We'll be going into jam number 6 with about 21 minutes and 35 seconds left on the board when we rock and roll. Miss Grizz going up against Mad Eye Millie. Both teams run back to our jammer line that's powered by Destination Derby. Still haven't made it up to the pivot line. Our pivot line is also powered by Girls on Track. Mad Eye Millie being held up by the Avalanche 3 wall. There's 4 now. 0-0 for Avalanche, destroying the pack. Mad Eye trying to keep her breath under her and keep her feet moving. Dom and the girls for the Mind Fox. Bella Von Bastard getting a multiplayer block. Miss Grizz rolls on back in behind Dom as she goes up against a Block Nest Monster right there at the jam line. Miss Grizz taking a bit of a beating here in the pack. Mad Eye Millie was getting a hard time by Cracker Jacks. She grabbed 30 seconds. Miss Grizz getting instructions from the sideline as each one of the outside pack refs tries to roll on. Each one of these teams gonna make this one a grinder. Mind Fox 16, Avalanche 48. Miss Grizz, Mad Eye Millie, both trying to bring it around. Rockin' Rogue tries to put a hip on Mad Eye Millie. Trip Vicious runs out. She's had to stop right at the edge of play. When we go into Jam 7 here, folks, we'll have about 18 minutes and 50 seconds left on the game clock. Our pivot line tonight is powered by Girls on Track. Did you know that by the age of 14, girls are dropping out of sports twice as fast at the rate of the boys? Girls on the Track Foundation is trying to change that story. Learn more at girlsontrackfoundation.org. We've got an official timeout. That gives me the opportunity to thank everybody who's volunteering for Flat Track Fever 2017. For everybody who's come out, don't be forgetting to show up tomorrow. We're going to start out about 9:30. We'll go into the late hours there, but don't be forgetting. We're going to go back to action right away here. Meter Maid going up against Coleshaw. Meter Maid and Coleshaw hip to hip as the whistle goes. Meter Maid to the outside. She's off and running. Coleshaw being held up by Javachka. Both these teams appear to be evenly matched currently. Mind Fox 24. Avalanche by no means running away with it with 56. Davachka, thinking that she had pushed the Mind Fox jammer out, tried to pull her back. Meter Maid going up against number 5 for the Mind Fox. Meter Maid gets pulled back. Mish and the girls trying to reform for the Mind Fox. Coleshaw just going up against Break of Dawn. Davachka putting a hip on her as well. Mish trying to clear Davachka off Coleshaw. She's being held up. Mind Fox putting on a good push as Tidbit was in there. One of the Mind Fox blockers trying to stay back and help Coleshaw. I see a forearm coming in. Mind Foxes. Hayner. Hayner got a... Don't mind me, folks, I've just lost my train of thought. This is game number 6 here on track number 2 here for 2017's installment of Flat Track Fever. Mindfox sitting with 24 points on the board. Avalanche City with 81. As we go into jam number 8, we're going to have about 16 minutes, 20 seconds on the game clock. Each one of the teams running back to the jam line. Trip Vicious, Death Cookie, both trying to hold back Stabula. Stabitha and Stabby Stabby Sharp Sharp. Stabby Stabby Sharp Sharp getting multiplayered. Death Cookie, she grabbed one. Another multiplayer, folks. It appears we are multiplayer heavy for this first period. Stabitha gets knocked down. She's able to come back in. Mindfox sitting 24, Avalanche 86. Stabitha looking to her bench. Blondie telling her what's going on. Both these teams, real physical here. Cracker Jacks, number 7, elbow, 30 seconds. Stabby got some instructions to call it right then and there. Mindfox 28, Avalanche City sitting with 89. Deep breath. Miss Grizz going up against Rocket. We've got an official timeout. In the interest of fair play, our officials are going to make sure that everybody is on the up and up. That'll give me the opportunity to say, hey, tonight's Friday special to the King's Head Pub, one of our major sponsors and the sponsor of our catering for our volunteers here at Flat Track Fever 2017. Tonight's King Head Pub specials: local crafted beer, Jack Daniel's shots, $4.50, original honey Jack and Jack Fire. Is there anybody in the house that would like to visit our beer garden? Our cold beer garden tonight, we've got Dandelion's Blonde at 5.1%. And the all-nighter vanilla cappuccino porter at 5.8%. Out of play for the jammer there. She's going to sit down and think about that for 30 seconds. Rocket. Rocket has the advantage. She's going to try and put a couple full 5-point passes on for 30 seconds here. For those of you who didn't know, she's got the power jam. She's out there all by her lonesome. Mindfox sitting with 28. Rocket with advantage. Avalanche City 89. 14 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock in this first half. Pop the shoulder, going to run back and keep a good eye on this pack. Both these teams able to skate, so it's a fairly quick run. Break of Dawn trying to hold back Rocket as Devacha comes to help her out. Bayonet says Mish 247 grabbed an elbow penalty. Tidbit grabbed 30 seconds. She's going to sit down. Both those individuals Watching from the sidelines. Rocket getting a good push from one of her teammates. Followed closely by Stabby, Sharp. In the interest of making sure that they get more points on the board, Rocket calls it to an end. Popped the shoulder, taking a couple deep breaths after that one. We told you it was going to be fast, Papa. Meter maid going up against Mad Eye Millie. 12 minutes, 30 seconds left on the play clock. The Siege trying to keep his shoulder on Mad Eye Millie. I'm hearing that Mad Eye Millie grabbed a cutting penalty. She's going to sit on down. 30 seconds. Mindfox sitting with 37. Avalanche City knocking on the Century door. Avalanche City sitting with 94 currently. We want to thank Nerd Roller Skates for sponsoring our penalty box this evening. As 00 comes and collects with the Siege and Death Cookie, Cracker Jacks is going to assemble so that they could stretch the pack out a little bit. Each one of the Mindfox trying to give the Avalanche Jammer a hard time. She was able to pass on through, grab 5 points. For you Avalanche City fans out there, they've rolled right over the century mark. They're now sitting at 104. Mindfox 37, Avalanche City 104 points. Don't be forgetting to make it over to the King's Head Pub later on this evening. Clockwise block. Mindfox 247, Mish, clockwise. My favorite number, Mindfox sitting with 41, Avalanche City 108. Each one of these teams skating pretty quick there. The Mindfox Jammer able to put 4 points on that last pass. We have a timeout for the black team. That is the Mindfox. Timeout. Mindfox sitting with 45, Avalanche City 108. We'll be going into Jam 11 here of the first half. When we go back to full-on, full-contact roller derby action, we will be sitting with about 10 minutes and 11 seconds left on the play clock. Timeout for the Mindfox. For everybody who's down here, don't be forgetting, if you're a skater, My About Book, your roller derby logbook made by skaters for skaters. My About Book helps you track your roller derby history, preserve your derby memories, and log your bouts. MyAboutBook.com. Our track ninja currently, Leon. For those of you who didn't know, in our beer garden over on this side, we're serving Dandelion's Blonde and the all-nighter vanilla cappuccino porter. As everybody gets ready to rumble, they're running off the Destination Derby Jammer line. Miss Grizz gets on in there as Stabatha, held back by Jenna Jamerson. She hops on through, picks herself up, and grabs a leg over one of her down skaters. Miss Grizz out there all by her lonesome trying to roll on through. Mind Fox sitting with 45 points on the board. Avalanche City 108. I heard a penalty coming in. Forearm. That'll be Block Nest Monster going for 30 seconds for a forearm. Miss Grizz taking her time, rolling around, taking a little time off of the clock. Our head ref says, number 77, Scary Terry. She was cutting. She's going to sit down. Look at that. Lots of movement out of the Avalanche squad as their jammer just rolls on through. Like somebody set the starter gun off. Mind Fox sitting with 45. Avalanche City 127. Our jam timer says we're ready to rock and roll. For those of you who didn't know, number 52 for the Avalanche City Roller Girls is Stabby, Stabby, Sharp, Sharp. She's going up against Stabitha. Stabitha able to get through that crowd. She's out there first. She's trying to put a few more points on the board for her Mind Fox. Cry Havoc, lose the Mind Fox. There we go. 5 points for Stabitha. She's out there all by her lonesome, trying to put a few more points on the board. She's going up against Trip Vicious. Scary Terry gets in there trying to help Trip Vicious out, hold Stabitha. Rockin' Rogue tries to put a shoulder on her. She went straight down. Cracker Jacks and Stabby, Stabby, Sharp, Sharp trying to go undercover right there at the pack. Mind Fox sitting with 57 on the board. Avalanche City 131. This first half is just flying by. We've got about 6 minutes left in regulation play. Going into Jam 13. Meter Maid going up against Mad Eye Millie. Katie Rex and Devachka trying to hold Mad Eye Millie back. Katie Rex got knocked to the outside. She joined back in as Devachka comes back. Break of Dawn grabbed a forearm penalty. She's going to sit down for 30 seconds. Lead jammer, Meter Maid. Mind Fox 57, Avalanche City 131. Mad Eye Millie and Meter Maid having a bit of a discussion as they hit the pack together. Mad Eye Millie out there. She grabbed a cutting penalty. Meter Maid getting instructions so that she knows from the sideline She has the power jam. She's out there by herself. She's going to try and put a few more points on the board for her Avalanche City Roller Girls. Meter Maid with a little bit of trouble from Block Nest Monster. The Avalanche Roller Girls hit the whip and they're off and running. Dom trying to get a hold of her. Dom putting the shoulder on Devachka. Mad Eye Millie, she's out there. Looks like she's feeling this first half just a little bit. Meter Maid calls that one to an end. We want to thank Rydell for being one of our sponsors here. If you want to get some of those Rydell Solaris Performance on Demand, the comfort you've been missing, you head on over to the Nerd Roller Skates tables. They're just over on track 1. They will be glad to fit you and make sure that they are the Solaris for you. Colshaw gets down low, and she walks around 3 of the Avalanche City Roller Girls, just leaves them laying on the ground. She's trying to put the afterburners on. This is a bit of a slippery floor for folks. She rolls on through on the inside. I heard a little bit of noise coming out there. Cracker Jacks tried to follow her out. Miss Grizz, calm, cool, and collected. Dom rolls around her outside official. She puts a little bit of speed on. Colshaw looking after her. That one gets called to an end. We've got Mindfox sitting with 66. Avalanche City, 149. We're going to go into Jam 14 in this half. Ladies and gentlemen, folks not playing, please don't be forgetting to get your cold beer over in the beer garden. Dandelions Blonde and All-Nighter Vanilla Cappuccino Porter. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the All Stabby, All Stabatha show. Stabby, Stabby, Sharp, Sharp getting a hard time from the Mindfox girls. She's trying to make her initial pass. Stabatha's out there all by her lonesome. Stabatha getting a hard time from the Avalanche girls. The pivot for Avalanche trying to get a hold of her as she gets out. 4 points from Stabatha on that one. Mindfox, 71. Avalanche City sitting with 150 points. Five seconds, our jam timer says. Meter Maid and Mad Eye Millie going head to head for this jam. Our jam clock sitting with 1:50 seconds on it. Meter Maid, calm, cool, and collected as she's out there by her lonesome. Devachka comes out of the box, tries to catch on up to her Avalanche 3-wall. Meter Maid rolls right on through with very little resistance. Meter Maid keeping a close eye on Mad Eye. Both these teams trying to stretch the pack out just a little bit, make sure that neither of them is out of play. Mindfox 71, Avalanche City 154. Cracker Jacks gets pushed to the outside. Mad Eye Millie, she grabbed a penalty. Cutting. Meter maid, keeping an eye on the clock. Getting a bit of a hard time, pushed slightly to the outside by the Avalanche girls. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. At the half, Mindfox sitting with 71, Avalanche City 164. This is your opportunity to get over to our beer gardens, folks. Our last call, I believe, is around 10 after 7. Again, if you wanted to get over to our cold beer garden, right here, over here on track 2, your halftime libation could be a Dandelions Blonde at 5.1, an all-nighter vanilla cappuccino. Is 5.8.
Did you know that by the time I'm 14, I'm twice as likely to drop out of sports as a boy my age?
Playing roller derby has helped me overcome anxiety,
Helped me to be more outgoing at school, get more self-confident,
and feel good about myself.
and Girls on Track wants to help more girls like me have a chance to succeed.
by improving access to junior roller derby.
Help Girls on Track break down barriers so girls like us can break down
We want to
walls.
thank everybody
Learn
for
more,
coming out
get
for this
involved, and donate
sixth
at Girls on
game.
Track
That's game number 3 on track number 2 for this evening. We want you guys to stick around for the 9 games tomorrow. I'm not officially sure what time the doors open, but we have Mindfox currently sitting at 75, Avalanche City 164 during our intermission here on track 2. Please stick around.
In 2010, we took soft foam helmets from every brand, including S1, into the testing lab and discovered that every single one of them failed current helmet safety standards. This is a soft foam helmet. It has a hard plastic outer shell and soft foam inserts. The problem with soft foam helmets is that impact energy travels directly through these helmets and rattles the brain. Soft foam helmets do not pass high impact or multiple impact certification tests. After learning this information, we set out to make a better, safer helmet. What we created was the S1 Lifer helmet with fusion foam. We make fusion foam by blending low, medium, and high density beads together to make our impact reducing inner foam mold. The inner foam mold is what does all the impact dispersion in the S1 Lifer helmet. We batch test every production run of helmets to ensure the quality and consistency of every S1 Lifer helmet made. Get a Lifer, be a Lifer.
Nerd Roller Skates is your dedicated quad roller skate shop in Calgary, Alberta.
Being a nerd is about being really excited and really passionate about a really specific thing. And the thing that we are really excited and passionate about is roller skates.
Nerd Roller Skates, for people who roll.
This is the totally redesigned Lifer Visor helmet from S1. Featuring our patented fusion foam, this helmet has the impact protection you've come to expect from an S1 helmet and is both multiple impact and high impact certified. Our new custom visor is made with a high impact polycarbonate lens, which is optically correct and features our patented cover catcher, which allows for multiple covers to be worn with easy on-off. The outside lens has an anti-scratch coating, while the inside has an anti-fog coating. The outer shell is equipped with in-mold mounting hardware so that the visor can be removed and replaced if needed. The S1 Lifer Visor Helmet, where innovation and function are actualized.
Did you know that by the time I'm 14, I'm twice as likely to drop out of sports as a boy my age?
Playing roller derby has helped me overcome anxiety.
Helped me to be more outgoing at school, get more self-confident,
and feel good about myself.
And Girls on Track wants to help more girls like me have a chance to succeed
by improving access to junior roller derby.
Help Girls on Track break down barriers so girls like us can break down walls.
Learn more, get involved, and donate at girlsontrackfoundation.org.
Nerd Roller Skates is your dedicated quad roller skate shop in Calgary, Alberta.
Being a nerd
Please don't forget to stick around for the second half of Avalanche City versus Mindfox. In about 8 minutes or so, we'll be going back to full-on, full-contact roller derby. For those of you in the beer garden, you've got about 10 minutes to get your libations. That is 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get your Dandelions Blonde All-Nighter Vanilla Cappuccino Porter. That's in either one of our beer gardens. Thank you very much.